There are many inspirations behind this story: love, adventure, revenge, and compassion.
Farm boy, fill these with water.
As you wish.
I fear I'll never see you again.
Beneath its sword and sorcery-filled surface, the film is, at its core, a testament to the resilience and power of true love that transcends time. A belief that despite hardship, goodness will always find its way. It's the story of a simple farm boy willing to do anything for his beloved, a princess discovering her own strength, and a reminder that magic often hides behind the most unexpected faces. The story begins with a boy lying in bed, accompanied only by his video games. His world is ordinary, limited, and perhaps a little boring. In the midst of this boredom, his grandfather suddenly arrives bearing an unexpected gift: a book. Not just any book, but an adventure story passed down through the family. Reluctantly, the boy allows his grandfather to read it to him, but without realizing it, he begins to open a door to a world where the impossible becomes real. In a fairy tale, there lived a beautiful girl named Buttercup. Her world was simple. She spent her days ordering a farm boy named Wesley around with 3 magic words:
As you wish.
Behind those commands lay a depth of unspoken feelings. Wesley, always obedient, never complained. In his eyes was a glimmer of unwavering devotion. One day, Buttercup realized that "as you please" was just a disguise for saying "I love you." In the sun-drenched meadow, among the hay and the cattle, the purest and simplest love blossomed. Their world was perfect, built on a foundation of simplicity and unconditional devotion. Their goal was one: to be together, forever. But fate had other plans. Wesley, determined to build a decent future for the girl he loved, set sail to seek his fortune. His intentions were noble, but the seas were cruel. Terrible news arrived. Wesley's ship was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, a legendary figure known for leaving no survivors. Buttercup received the news heartbroken. The love that had just blossomed was snatched away by the cruelty of the world. Her heart froze. She was no longer a carefree girl on the moors. She became a cold princess, her heart buried by the memory of Wesley. Heartbroken by the loss of her lover, in the midst of her grief, she was forced by the king to marry Prince Humperdinck, a cold and ambitious man who only wanted Buttercup as a trophy for his own evil plans. Buttercup's bright world turned into a gilded cage. The real adventure begins when Buttercup, in her despair, is kidnapped by 3 colorful villains: Vizzini, the arrogant Sicilian genius; Fezzik, the gentle giant; and Inigo Montoya, a Spanish swordsman haunted by his past. This kidnapping is part of a larger conspiracy, but for Buttercup, it is the culmination of her ordeal. In the midst of her despair, a light appears. A mysterious man in black is pursuing them. He is a persistent ghost, chasing the kidnappers across the perilous cliffs of madness. Here, the epic trial begins. In an instant, the masked hero managed to catch up with the criminals. When fighting the 3 criminals, the masked hero relied not only on strength, but also on intelligence, and how he could dominate the battlefield with his tricks and skills. The man in the black mask ultimately rescues Buttercup, but Buttercup, still consumed with grief over Wesley, sees him as both a threat and a savior. In a fit of rage and despair, she pushes him off a cliff and into a sandslide. But in that critical moment, she hears an unforgettable voice. The man in the black mask, in his fight for survival, cries out in the same voice he once did, "As you wish." A soul-shattering truth is revealed. The man in the black mask is Wesley. Her love for him never died. He has returned with a new face and name, transforming into the fearsome, dread pirate Roberts to survive, all for one purpose: to return to Buttercup.
As you wish.
Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have I done?
Their tearful reunion is cut short by the pursuit of Prince Humperdinck and his men. They are captured and taken to the castle. This is where their lowest point comes. Westley is tortured in the Pit of Despair, a device designed to destroy both body and soul. Buttercup is once again trapped and forced into marriage. This crisis becomes their greatest test. Westley, on the verge of death, discovers that his strength lies not in his muscles, but in his will. His love for Buttercup is the only thing keeping him going, giving him the strength to endure unspeakable pain. Meanwhile, Buttercup has an epiphany. She realizes that her passivity will only lead to her destruction. When Humperdinck threatens to kill Westley if she refuses the marriage, she uses her only weapon, feigning obedience. She agrees, but inside her resolve has hardened. She is no longer a girl waiting to be rescued. She is now a woman ready to fight for her love. Meanwhile, Inigo and Fezzik, abandoned by Vizzini, also face their own crises. They realize that a life of crime has not led them to true purpose. Inigo, with his burning obsession, and Fezzik, with his power and need for purpose, decide to unite. They need a brain, a leader. And in their desperation, they remember the man in black who showed them respect and compassion. They devise a deranged plan to rescue Westley from the castle, an act that marks their transformation from mercenary thugs to heroes. Long story short, Inigo and Fezzik finally find Westley. He is near death from the brutal torture of the Imperial soldiers. They even think Westley is dead, but Inigo, with unwavering faith, insists that Westley is still alive. He persuades Fezzik to take him to meet the legendary Miracle Man, Miracle Max. However, upon his arrival, he realizes that Miracle Man is not a miracle man, but rather the power of Wesley's love that enabled him to rise and survive. Inigo and Fezzik's faith, combined with Westley's love for Buttercup, is what made the miracle possible. With unwavering determination, a team of 3 warriors, a heartbroken swordsman, a gentle giant, and a hero risen from the dead, attack the castle. In this battle, Inigo Montoya finally comes face to face with Count Rugen, the 6-fingered man who killed his father. In this emotionally charged duel, Inigo is no longer a vengeful youth. He is a mature swordsman seeking justice for his father. In this battle, he not only kills his enemy, he also avenges his father's death. Meanwhile, Westley, still weak but spirited, confronts Buttercup and Humperdinck at the wedding ceremony. With wit and courage, he uncovers Humperdinck's evil plot and rescues Buttercup. Here, Westley is completely transformed. He is no longer the naive farm boy or the innocent sailor. He is a leader, a strategist, and most importantly, a man whose love has been tested in the fires of adversity and has become stronger. Finally, they all escape the castle, pursued by Humperdinck and his soldiers. But as in all beautiful fairy tales, the villains are defeated. Humperdinck, in his arrogance and cruelty, is defeated and humiliated. Westley, Buttercup, Inigo, and Fezzik escape to safety, passing through the gates of freedom. This story teaches us that life is an adventure filled with cliffs of madness, swamps of fire, and pits of despair. But beneath them all lies a force that can conquer all: true love, loyal friendship, unwavering faith, and a passion for what is right. This story is a timeless reminder that behind every mask, a hero may hide. Behind every defeat, a resurrection may await. And that the greatest stories, in the end, are about the simple things that make life meaningful. As You Wish.